Tonight's the night for football, everybody. The bright lights are on, the stage is set, and the crowd is ready. It's Monday Night Primetime on EA Sports. Straight ahead with a nationwide audience tuning in. It's a Monday Night Primetime showdown between the Minnesota Vikings and the Denver Broncos. Will Reichert has it all teed up. And Monday Night Primetime is underway. And he mishit this one badly. It's out of bounds short of the... Tonight's the night for football, everybody. The bright lights are on, the stage is set, and the crowd is ready. It's Monday Night Primetime on EA Sports. As the work week kicks off tonight, another week of football comes to an end with a Monday Night Primetime contest between the Minnesota Vikings and the Denver Broncos.
Daniel Carlson set to kick off.
Daniel Carlson ready to get us started. And here we go on Monday Night Primetime. Danny Gray to return it. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
The Vikings take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is first and 10. Let's start with a give to Davis. And this is brought to a stop at let's say the 34-yard line there. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
Kate, if that first play is any indicator, this offense is going to have one heck of a field day. I'm talking a big chunk of yards on the ground and some big-time confidence, too.
And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down. Tackled on the play by the rookie out of Ole Miss.
Well, there's a time to be a little finessey with the football, put a little touch on, and then there's time to put your arm into it and let it eat. Throw it right through your target's chest. This one, well, that one right there was the latter. Smart to make a fastball zing in before anyone could undercut the curl route.
This is 2nd and 6 coming up.
Let's go.
Man in motion here. Operating from the gun, it's McCarthy. And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line. And we'll need to pause for an injury here, and this is the last guy you want hurt. Justin Jefferson, the player being tended to. First and 10 from the 43. Winding out of the gun with Davis. They're going to keep moving forward, Brock, down inside the opposing 30. A gain of 15 there. And the Vikings are going to have a first down.
You want to drain some of the excitement, some of the noise from a home stadium? It's exactly how you do it when you go on the road. Run it right down their throat from the jump.
Coming to the line, this is 1st and 10. Going right back to Davis. And no repeat success in that last run as he only is able to get back to the line on this play.
When you rush the passer, it's kind of like tracking down a runner. That same pass, same athleticism comes to life. He looked pretty good hunting his prey right there.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. McCarthy fires out wide, complete. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a first down.
And it's 3rd down.
Seventh play of the drive, offense facing 3rd and 3. From the shotgun, McCarthy. And they can't connect on the 3rd down deep shot. Love the courage they had to try it, but it's incomplete, and now we've got 4th down. Well, they connected on 3 straight before that throw, Brock. Might not be perfect anymore on this drive, but they are still moving it well.
And I don't expect that one to interrupt his progress very long. They're still on a mission this series, and he's the one driving it.
So the Vikings will try a field goal on 4th down. Will Reichert headed out. This is going to be a 38-yarder from the right hash. Reichert connects there. And our game starts with a field goal on the opening drive.
All in all, Kate, I'm going to call that a good start. Offense established himself, moved the ball, and the kicker able to give him a lead.
Here's Reichert set to kick this away. Here's a return from the 7. Oh, baby, he gets rocked and the ball is out. And the fumble recovery is made.
Awareness, awareness, awareness. So critical in so many phases of the game. And in this phase, in the special teams phase, it's not just hitting blocks and clearing the lane, but in this case, recognizing the fumble and most importantly, keeping that possession.
Getting a pistol formation here first as they come to the line. They run it. Here's R.J. Harvey. Room to work at the 35. And he takes this into enemy territory to the 48-yard line. How about 29 yards on that play, partner, as they get the chains reset?
I can assure you of one thing. That carry just brought some extra work in the opening quarter. You couldn't script that run any better.
One play in, Brock, and this drive is already in enemy territory. On 1st and 10, here's Nix. And they set up the screen here. It's Harvey. And they get there to take him down right around the 41.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on 2nd down. That playbook wide open.
Offense to line. This is 2nd and 4. Shotgun handed out to Harvey. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means 3rd down coming up.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet. But if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Nix from the gun. Has him on a quick hitter. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
And the Broncos, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
First and 10 from the 32. Out of the gun, It's Nix. There's room past the 25. And he'll be brought down here at the 23-yard line.
A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1 at the 23-yard line.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1.
Hold on, set. Ready. 37. Bombers.
Shotgun snap to Nix. Going deep behind the line. Oh, the ball is out. It's picked up by the Vikings. Going the other way. At the 20. And Minnesota returns this to the end zone. Touchdown. The Vikings finish off their opening drive. That was awesome. The return became a question of, does he have enough steam to make it back before someone runs him down?
That is the most sprinting we're going to see him do on a football field, maybe his whole life. That distance, whole lot more than the few yards he's usually running towards quarterback in the pocket. But he had enough to reach that goal line. You're darn right he did. He could sense it, and he wanted it.
He fields it from the 8. Oh, what a hit! Jars the ball loose! Oh, man, lucky break there. He falls on it himself. We nearly saw their problems really start to snowball following that touchdown.
Well, Kate, I think he was in full-on panic mode for a brief moment. He just made sure it never overwhelmed him. Calmly picks it back up. May have lost him some yards, but at least it didn't lose them the possession.
Call it 9 yards. Looked like a first for a moment. It's 2nd and 1.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
First down carry got him 9 yards. Here comes 2nd and 1.
Hold on, set.
Staying on the ground here with Harvey. They stop him just in time. He got back to the line, but denied the yard they needed. 3rd down coming up. He is quickly making a habit out of wrecking plays, Brock, and it doesn't seem to matter what type of play that is.
It's what the best of them do. We talk about just the versatility of offensive players being dual threats. This guy's a dual threat against the pass, and that time stuffing the run.
3rd down, 1 yard to go.
Hold on, set.
Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. Complete beyond the marker. And in a blink, they are off to midfield before somebody manages to stop him. They pick up 14 yards on that one. And that's good for a Broncos first down.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Offense getting set. Here's 1st and 10.
Hold on, set. Ready.
Nix. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Well, he'd been perfect to that point on the drive, Brock. First time we've seen this coverage force him into a miss. Up in a while.
Now, I know you hear me talk all the time, Kate, about the rhythm of an offense, right?
Yeah,
and I look at it through those optics so much, but it's the same thing defensively. You've got to get a stop, see the ball hit the ground to knock them out of that rhythm.
2nd down. Here's Nix again. Throwing the out route complete. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field.
That's not a big completion on a stat sheet, but that's a big contested, what I call gritty catch right there. And that's what the best tight ends will get you.
So now here's 3rd and 5.
Hold on, set. Ready.
And that's going to do it for our first quarter here on Monday Night Primetime. It's a 10-0 ball game. We'll get you back to Mile High after this. We're back, and it is Broncos football as we resume. They still have 5 to go here, third down. That's caught for the first. And he'll be brought down at about the 29.
It's a gain of 16
That's 16
yards.
on the pickup. And it's going to be first down, Denver.
First down.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
All right, they look set now. Here we go, first and 10.
Oh, my son!
Giving this to Harvey. And he's going to be stopped, but not before he gets it down to the 14. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want in the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the gain they did.
To the line and set. Here we go, first down.
Oh, my son! Ready!
Off the play fake, here's Nix. Drops it down, Harvey. And he'll go down shy of the end zone. They mark him at the 4.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
Just a yard left to go on second down.
Oh, my son!
Give up the middle to Harvey. And it's another first down on this drive. Man, this time they're into first and goal.
Hey, I know the temptation is there. If I'm thinking it in the booth, I know that play caller is too. That could have been a chance to be aggressive. Not the case. Go get the first down like they did, and a new set of downs to work with.
Offense in position now. It's first and goal.
Oh, my son!
Harvey. And they got to stop him after he wiggles his way forward for 2.
Hey, I get it on first and goal, right? A lot of teams like to be conservative and limit risk. Even if a run is stopped short, you still got 2, sometimes 3 downs to play with.
Now it's second and goal from the 1.
Oh, my son!
Nix trying to sneak it. And he's in for the touchdown. The Broncos start to fight back for their first points of this game. It's a Bo Nix touchdown. He finds his way in on the sneak.
I don't think that defense was ready for that kind of push at the point of attack. I think they were thinking outside run, play action, but they get gutted, and they get gutted right up the middle.
Carlson adds the extra point. And the Broncos cut it to a field goal game.
Broncos 7. Daniel Carlson set to kick off.
Ball is set up, and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. Gray now on the return. He doesn't get very far, just beyond the 5-yard line.
Well, that's a case of either overthinking things or somehow not thinking enough on that kickoff return. You got to think the 20-yard line is worst case. Instead, the coverage team sticks him with a really long field ahead.
Minnesota in the formation. It's first and 10. Davis gets it from the gun. Drops by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
I don't that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. On a more aggressive call on second.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. From the shotgun, McCarthy. Short pass brought in. And they drop him with a big hit, but that's going to sting worse for the defense. A big gain, and the chain's moving too. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks. Bringing the offense up to the line. 1st and 10. McCarthy looking to throw. That's completed right side. And this one breaks beautifully as they're going to get it forward to their own 45. They strike for 23 yards. And that means a fresh set of downs for Minnesota.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
Let's see how they attack this 1st down, partner, from the 45. On it to the yearly picked it. Oh, couldn't hang on in the end. The offense got lucky on a risky throw there. It's 2nd down.
Kate, it just kind of feels like they've met their match with this defense. So many plays, well, they've just not ended the way they were drawn up. Fortunately, well, their defense is doing the same. You really feel like which offense can get into rhythm is going to find a way to win this game.
2nd and 10, McCarthy. Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Frank Greenlaw picks it off. And the Broncos take over on his 5th interception of the season.
The Broncos take over 1st and 10 at the 50-yard line.
Good starting field position for the Broncos as they get ready for 1st and 10. Harvey gets it on the counter. Rolling into enemy territory. He's going to have this one down to the 28. They get 22 out of that play. And that's good for a Broncos 1st down.
Even with everything he racked up on that run, you could argue he deserved maybe a little bit more. That call was the perfect one to break for big yards. The only thing that saved the defense from a score was getting that contact to slow him down and eventually, finally, stop him.
So a new set of downs. Here we go. 1st and 10. Play action with Mix. He had it for a moment, but a quick defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this 1st half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
2nd and 10, still at the 28. Give to Harvey here for the pistol. Ran into a wall that time. A couple of guys able to hold him right at the line of scrimmage. So 3rd down now.
These big D tackles in this league, they love weaponizing their size right in the middle of the field. It is so hard to clear lane against them. And once he got his paw on him, it was dead on arrival.
On 3rd down, here's Nix. Completed over the middle. Great job rallying to the football. They get him down right at the marker. 4th down.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep it short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
Daniel Carlson on for this field goal try. It's a 36-yard look from the left hash. Carlson's kick is good. And it'll knock this game up late in the 2nd quarter.
What a season this guy is having. Yet to miss on a field goal this entire year. And I really hope I didn't just jinx him.
Daniel Carlson set to kick off.
Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Gray now on the return. he's brought down just inside the 25.
Over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Vikings to the line now. Here's first and 10. A handoff for Davis, running right. Saw a lot of daylight there up the middle, and he took advantage. 5-yard gain. Moving 5 on that carry, bringing up second and 5.
It's a gain of 5.
That is simply a stay-on-schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
Halfway to the marker, it's second and 5. Running left side by Jefferson. And he's brought down after a short gain.
It's a gain of a yard. And it's third down.
To the line, here's third and 3. Now McCarthy. Splits a couple of defenders and completes it. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down. That goes as a 4-yard pickup, and it gets him a first down. Double coverage deal breaker for a lot of QBs, Brock, but less so when it's a target you trust.
You know, it's interesting, Kate, even 20-something years ago, watching Marvin Harrison and Peyton Manning work, every defense would go into every game trying to double cover him, but yet those two, well, like we just saw right there, just got it done regardless.
Couldn't find a completion on first down.
That play right there, Kate, that just goes to show you, you can't take any completion for granted. Even some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
Ball still on that 34-yard line, second and 10. Again, McCarthy to throw. Gonna let this one fly deep downfield. Passes into the arms of Pat Surtain, intercepted. And the Broncos have it now as he makes the 20th interception of his career.
Intercepted. The Broncos take over first and 10 at their own 48-yard line.
Good starting field position for the Broncos as they get ready for first and 10. Now Nix. And they took their shots, but unsuccessful on that first down throw, swatted away by the defense.
You know exactly what he's thinking. Hopefully next time it's a little bit easier. The degree of difficulty on that one high. Throwing to double coverage, odds are against you.
QB keeping it here, the second down option. Fighting for all he can, partner, but this play is not going to get past the line. It's going to be third down.
Behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of 1 brings up third down and 11.
So we're through 2 quarters now, still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports.
Will Reichard to kick off.
Well, we're set up for an incredible second half, all tied as we kick it away here in quarter number 3. On the return, this is ETN. Good work so far. He's got room. He's at the 30. And he is gone. Touchdown. This half is off to an excellent start, Brock. Hopefully it's an indicator of the type of action we're going to see through to the end of this one.
Dude, these guys just come out of the locker room, Kate, and it's offense and it's defense, and it's our scripts, but those special teams guys come out wanting to be special, and he was.
Vikings 10. Daniel Carlson set to kick off.
After watching one kick get taken back, partner, let's see how well they can replicate it as this one's away. Gray now on the return. They're going to bring him down as he gets it to the 33.
Over first and 10 at their own 33-yard line.
Minnesota in the formation. It's first and 10. Back to work after throwing the pick. Finds his man, Gray. And he's going to be brought down at the 42. Now after making that catch, we see he's shaken up. Trainer's heading out to take a look. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. On the handoff, here's Davis. Get some space around midfield. Jukes a man, he's running free. And he's going to be hauled out on a gain across midfield, down inside the 45-yard line. He picks up 15 on the play. And the Vikings are going to have a first down. McCarthy to throw it. He isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And they're going to be forced to regroup a bit ahead of second down.
That was a situation where I think the previous drive, really affected decision-making there. Coming off a pick, he wasn't about to challenge the coverage. Instead, well, he just took his medicine.
Now at midfield after that loss. Here's 2nd and long. From the shotgun, McCarthy. Again, he's under pressure, and he goes down. And hopefully they'll have some better blocking on the next play because that was not good. Brings up 3rd down.
Kate, I don't know if I've ever told you, but my dad was a driver's ed teacher. And I could just hear him right now say, son, take this out of reverse and put it in drive because this one's going nowhere right now. A drastic change on this play needed, and maybe a whole lot of luck to keep this series alive.
Fits it through the middle. And a great play does not get the first down. That stop came at the very last moment to bring up 4. And for somebody who's been picked off like he has, Brock, you gotta admire his determination to keep attacking these coverages. Yeah, that is risk. We're in a double coverage yet again. But this guy's got what I call a high belief factor in himself. So rather than try a tough 51-yarder, they're going for it on 4th down. Going for it with Davis. And he's tackled with a first down yardage. That's simply a bet being made that not only is your call or scheme better, but that your players just want it more than the big fellas on defense do. And clearly on that one, they did. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Operating from the gun, it's McCarthy. On the move, headed right. Little off center, his man just couldn't adjust to it. He's really starting to just about exhaust every option and trick he's got at his disposal. That time, trying to test him outside the pocket, extend the play, there was just nowhere to go with it. Still working from the 30 as they line this up, 2nd and 10. Trying to throw this from the gun. Gets him on the quick hitter. He's right up next to that first down. Doesn't quite get there. Gain of 9. That brings up 3rd and short.
A gain of 10 brings up 3rd and inches.
Oh, and they're going to have the fullback drive power for it. And he'll go down here at the 16. It's a gain of 4 there. And that means a fresh set of downs for Minnesota.
Well, the big guy gets him some positive yardage in close. It's not that the defense didn't expect run. I just don't think they expected him to be the one running it.
Davis takes it straight ahead. And a couple of teammates combining there for the stop after just 1 yard.
Taken down at the 14-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. Back to throw. Here's McCarthy. Dump off caught by his back. And he takes this in. Touchdown, Minnesota. The Vikings cut into the lead coming out of halftime. So they punch it in for 6, Brock, and now a conversion away from tying this game back up.
This one just has the feel, doesn't it? The makings of a one-score game in the 4th quarter that could go either way.
That one splits the uprights. And the Vikings make it 17-all.
Will Reichard the kickoff for the Vikings.
So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. On the return, this is Etienne. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down.
At their own 31-yard line.
We've set it downs for him from the 31. With it on first. Vikings get there. They're going to win this round. And the drive begins with a rough first step there. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
Hey, Kate, I think we know that the quarterback's a demanding position because not only do you have to have a clock in your head, but you've got to have a spatial awareness of where you're on the field. And once you start retreating, going backward and backward and backward, you got to just sling the ball in the stands. Otherwise, you take a huge negative sack like that.
And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line.
You know, they really love that drag route because he's one of those guys that can count on not only to make the catch, but create after the catch. If they don't close on him quickly, he can add a lot of yards before someone tracks him down.
3rd and just 2 to go. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he's going to be brought down at the 42. That's good for a couple of yards. And it's going to be 1st down, Denver.
Okay, you know me, I can't resist. I thought we might have needed the old Gene Steratore index card down there. Making a really close measurement to see if he got the 1st down or not. But in the end, well, the right call was made. He got just enough to move the chains.
Knicks now on 1st and 10. He's taken down directly on that 43-yard line. He gets 16 yards on that play. And that's good for a Broncos 1st down.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Throwing on 1st down, Knicks. And he's set the screen here. It's Harvey. And he's tackled for no gain.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
43-yard line.
Second and 10. Need to get some positive yardage here. Knicks from the gun. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
No connection on the last play, and now it's third down.
Hold on a sec. Ready.
Throw here, third down. That's caught for the first. And he's going to get this down to the 9. That puts him in goal to go.
You throw it in the middle of the field, it's all about anticipation and accuracy. I mean, those are the two keys all the time in my book, Kate. But when you throw it in the middle of the field with all of the traffic, that's where guys with great anticipation and tremendous accuracy come to life.
And he only manages one. Couple of defenders there to bring him down. So just 1 quarter to go on Monday Night Primetime. It remains tied after 3, so we're going to have to decide things in our 4th quarter. Eight yards to go as they get set on 2nd and goal.
Hold on a sec.
Going left side. Here's Harvey. The defense wins this rep. That's stopped at the line, and now they've got 3rd and goal.
This may be one of the only spots in goal-to-goal situations I wouldn't even consider a run. Now, as a quarterback, you better be aware of those eyes defensively because they're going to be all over you in the passing game.
Big play coming up here as everyone gets set for 3rd and goal.
Hold on a sec. Ready. Show. Bombers.
Shotgun snap to Nix. And it's incomplete on 3rd and goal. Took his shot at 6 that time. So now they're left with 4th and goal. On comes Daniel Carlson for a pretty important kick. Kicked well, and this is good! And they take the lead in the 4th quarter.
Well, I tell you what, you get to this time of the game, you've got to have that reliable kicker on the sideline to turn things over to. That's the definition of clutch right there as they take the lead.
Gray now on the return. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
At their own 26-yard line.
Vikings to the line now. Here's 1st and 10. Looking to throw. McCarthy. Completed to his running back. Hits a seam at the 40. Escapes a defender. Runs to the 40. Down the sideline into the red zone. It's a Minnesota touchdown. The Vikings take a 4th quarter lead.
I think he'll take his highlights however he can get them on a handoff, pin off, pass. It really doesn't matter. The important thing is he gets the ball, he gets the touch, and he can do his damage big time.
That one right down the middle. And the Vikings take a 4-point lead. Here's Reichert set to kick this away. Has this at the 6. The coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
At their own 26-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Out of the gun, it's Nix. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Second down. Here's Nix again. And again, it's going to hit the ground. Incomplete. Looking for his running back, and 2 straight incompletions. It made this third down.
Well, you certainly want those throws to be automatic. Every team, if you're going to be efficient, you've got to hit those passes in the short to intermediate zone to effectively move the ball in this league.
Complete beyond the marker. And he's going to be stopped right around the 37. Pickup of 12 on that play. And it's going to be first down, Denver.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. And a lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
They'll throw again. Nix. Dumped off to his running back. And they're all over that screen. Brock didn't even get back to the line of scrimmage.
I know coordinator and quarterback going to be upset with that first down because you call a screen on first, you're thinking stay ahead of schedule. Even a minimal gain to stay on pace, but instead, that defense creates a negative play and sets them back behind the sticks.
He beams one deep right side. That's complete inside the 35-yard line. A pickup there of 39. And that's good for a Broncos first down.
One thing we don't have in football is we don't have that radar gun. But if we did, Kate, this is the kind of throw when you throw it that deep outside the numbers that requires a serious fastball, serious arm strength, and he just showed it off.
Pass is cut at the 9. And they're going to be set up with a first and goal here from the 7.
Just how many times do we see teams go to this route? You can go to a Little League field, tell them to, hey, run to the post. It's a playbook staple. And he's someone you could depend on to create space and make catches out of it.
Once more, it's Nix. Caught out wide. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos take a fourth-quarter lead. Missed to go up by a field goal here in the 4th. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Broncos push their lead to 3.
Broncos 27, Vikings 24.
Carlson all set now for the kickoff. Gray now on the return. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort.
First and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
Minnesota into formation. It's first and 10. Davis up the middle. And they'll take him down after he advances this up to about the 43. Give him 24 yards on that one. And the Vikings are going to have a first down.
I'll tell you what, Kay, one of the things I'm most proud of coming out of broadcast are my O-line buddies that will hit me up during the game and say thank you. Thank you for finally showing some love and giving some light to what those big boys are doing up front. I got to play with some of the best to do it. I got to see it up close and personal. Because of it, I'll never forget it. And they just showed up on that one.
Give him 9 yards. He almost moved the chains there. It's going to be 2nd and 1.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Last run got him 9, so now they need one more here on 2nd down. They'll go again with Davis. He's going to get stopped right around the 45-yard line. This one goes for 3 yards. And that means a fresh set of downs for Minnesota.
I don't know about you, Kate, but he sure made getting that first down look really easy. A lot easier than it's supposed to be for that defense. And I think they'll hear about it when they get to the sidelines.
McCarthy fires out wide. Complete. And he's going to get this down inside the 30 before he's driven out. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And the Vikings are going to have a first down. From the shotgun, McCarthy. And that one's behind him. That's incomplete. No luck finding his receiver that time. So that brings up second down.
You know, in the NFL, offensive-minded teams will call it a perfect Friday. They don't want the ball to hit the ground once. And especially on these short to intermediate throws, you've got to count on those being efficient and effective.
McCarthy trying again on second down. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be third down.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here.
Here we go, here we go. 70.
He's back to throw. Right side, cut by Davis. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for first and goal.
It speaks to this guy's talent as just an all-around difference maker, playmaker. We see him line up as a receiver, and we don't even bat an eye, Kate. And we don't really bat an eye when he makes that kind of play either. This guy's just different, built for the moment.
No run, Davis. And he'll bring it to the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. The Vikings take a fourth-quarter lead. They kept it on the ground as opposed to airing it out, and that time, well, Brock, the ground game paid off.
Well, these great rushing attacks down here that can score rushing touchdowns, it takes the whole party getting involved. Yeah, the burst of the running back was tremendous. How about the launch of his blockers right off the line of scrimmage? That's a touchdown the entire way, and it took the entire group offensively.
Here's Reichard set to kick this away. His return starts at the 5. And he's walloped just as he gets across the 25. What a hit. He's down shy of the 30. Broncos to the line now. It's first and 10. Here's the long back on the handoff. That play good for 17 and a first down.
One like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know you can set the table for more.
They've got 3 timeouts and the 2-minute warning left for them. We've got first and 10.
Ready. Ready, on
the handoff, here's Harvey. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. First down carry, got him 9 yards. Here comes second and 1. Lone back gets the handoff. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
That does not show up on any explosive stat sheet, but let me tell you, Kate, that's the real deal right there. You run for that kind of yardage consistently in the NFL, you do set yourself up for success.
So first down from the 41. Back-to-back carries here. He's got 6 yards on that carry. It's second down.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
Last run got him 7. Here comes second and 3.
Ready.
He'll look to throw it. That one's complete over the middle. And they're going to down him by contact as they've got enough for a new set of downs. A nice gain and a first down there, Brock, on a throw that most quarterbacks would have shied away from.
Now, tight ends, these guys, about the only position that can make that look routine, fending off a couple defenders, and it's really why, Kate, they're such valuable commodities.
Here he is to throw. Forced that to his right. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up second down.
Look at the coverage on that play, Kate. I love that. That is textbook defense right there. When the quarterback escapes the pocket, man, you got to find somebody. You got to go get sticky on your offensive guy. It's exactly what the secondary did, and it forces the throwaway.
Nearing the last half minute of play. Now 2nd and 10.
Ready.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. All right, they bought him a little room. That run good for 6 on 2nd down. We have a timeout called by the Broncos. That's their first. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. Drive has gone 8 plays now as they face 3rd and 3. Now to throw. It's his running back. And that short gain is enough for a new set of down. Broncos have to hurry here. Clock still running. Back to throw. And he's in. And that's a touchdown. And with almost no time left, he just likely won them this game. Absolutely clutch score there, Brock, as they take the lead here in the final minutes.
Incredible execution. The moment not too big for any of them in case they cashed in when it really mattered.
Vikings 31. Daniel
Carlson all set now for the kickoff. And it goes for a touchback, so time enough for 1, maybe 2 final plays here. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Setting up to pass. Trying to push deep downfield. That could be it, folks. It's intercepted. Jonte Barron has it.
Intercepted. The Broncos take over 1st and 10 at their own 46-yard line.
Into the victory formation they go, Brock, here on 1st down. Luke's getting to stretch his legs a little bit here. So to the side of me, mile-high salutes throughout the building. It's a win at home for the Broncos. And the sting of losing such a close one the week before, apparently still at the forefront of their minds. They got out there and rebounded nicely with a win this week.